The Federal Reserve is rolling out a new plan to help fight the high rate of inflation. The Consumer Price Index showed prices spiked nearly 7% last month, the fastest pace since 1982. It also showed wholesale prices jumped nearly 10%. Some economists maintain inflation will cool off by the middle of next year, but there are new concerns high prices will stick around. This afternoon, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is expected to announce how the central bank will try to get inflation under control without causing more problems for the American economy. And joining us with more is CBS News reporter Sarah Ewall-Wice. Sarah, great to see you. What can we expect from this afternoon's announcement, and how could those changes affect the everyday lives of Americans?
Hi, Elise. We are expecting a serious shift coming up here from the Federal Reserve, and it's in two parts, really. First of all, as they're expected to escalate tapering. So far, the Federal Reserve has been buying about $120 billion in bonds almost every single month of the pandemic. They announced a few weeks ago that they were going to scale that down by about $15 billion in buys a month. But we're expecting them to actually double that de-escalation. And so they would be scaling down, or so-called tapering. Economists say it was originally supposed to go through about the end of June. That could be moved up, so the buying will slow down and end in the end of March. But once they've done that, then it looks like they're going to see interest rate hikes. And, you know, if you asked a few months ago, we would have only expected to see about one hike next year. Now we could see 2 or 3 interest rate hikes. And so that is something that will impact everyday Americans. So when they raise interest rates, it's going to raise the rates when you're looking at mortgages, when you're going to look at business loans in some cases, as well as credit card interest. So that is how that'll impact folks next year. And we're expecting more of that than we had previously anticipated.
So the central bank is expected to roll back its pandemic stimulus faster than initially planned. What's driving them to change their plans and not continue a stimulus?
Well, I think this is really uncharted waters for the Federal Reserve. We've never come out of a global pandemic before. And so the economic recovery is different from what we had expected. Some good news to start. First of all, the unemployment rate is lower than it was a few months ago. In September, it was 4.8%. Now it's 4.2%. Last month, labor force participation picked up some after being kind of stagnant. So more people are returning to work. That is good news. The downside here is inflation. That is the bad news. And that has been more persistent and has been a higher rate than had been anticipated. You mentioned that we hit nearly a 40-year high last month. And the Federal Reserve Chair has also said it's a greater risk of lasting. He said not too long ago on Capitol Hill he would like to retire the word transitory. And so they're looking at this as more persistent, higher than expected. And that has kind of helped them to move more quickly in scaling down the recovery so that they can combat some of that inflation that we're seeing and that is hurting Americans at home.
Well, as we've seen, slowing inflation is a balancing act. What do officials need to consider when trying to get the economy back under control?
Well, one thing to keep in mind, and you've touched on this, is we are still in the pandemic. The coronavirus is not behind us. So they're still looking at what could come up in terms of combating the coronavirus. We've talked about the multiple variants. We had Delta over the summer. Now we have Omicron, and that is something that has been something that Federal Reserve officials, as well as economists everywhere, are keeping a very close eye on and how that will impact the recovery. And, you know, the one thing that both Federal Reserve officials as well as Biden administration officials and other economists have been saying time and time again, the key to getting back to some kind of new normal and an economic recovery is getting more people vaccinated. Now we're factoring also getting people their booster shot. So that is something that is playing into all of this in terms of the balancing act. Another component here is the supply chain issues. This was something that was not factored into the original forecast in terms of inflation. Powell has acknowledged that it's been a significant role there. that they hadn't anticipated. So really trying to tackle supply chain issues, which are a global problem, is another thing that needs to be ironed out and needs to be worked on moving forward to help with those bottlenecks. So that is a second thing that is playing into all of this. And, you know, it's really something to keep an eye on. But the one thing I'll also say in terms of this is inflation has been driven in part by energy prices. And, you know, energy prices in November were up more than 30%, even as the Federal Reserve looks to help tackle inflation and using those tools it said it had at its disposal to help with that. Energy prices is something that's outside their realm, so it's really something that's separate and needs to be tackled and focused on moving forward. That kind of falls outside of the Federal Reserve purview in terms of dealing with inflation and the recovery.
Sarah Ewall-Wice, thank you.
Thank you.